You are currently in a field of more magic to ingest in hyperspace realities, where the divine unification of your being, of your soul keeps creating an endless pathway of joy to experience daily. This fountain of energy then assists you on your light missions to create more clarity in your life by detaching more from the focus of only outer realities of disclosure. This is not how you keep your vibration high by living in some future event that the media is going to disclose who I am as your commander Ashtar, of who we are of the angelic realms, of the Galactic Council, of the Galactic Federation of Light. The calm and gentle connection that is restored inside of you keeps up with the mode of your activated states into a realization of endless galactic downloads that are only accessed from your clear intention. You are only able to shift more into the interconnected nature of higher dimensions from seeing that this is not a mission that is linked in separation, but only in unison. Those of you that are living more in unison are connecting with your own internal self, which then bridges you with beings around this globe, in a role of rising more vibrations. This then opens up a natural consistency inside of you to being more thankful for the ascension guidance that you have received, and continue to receive on your path of upholding more of the light. The light inside of you then spreads as the sunshine, to alter the evolution of planet Earth completely, with advances that are leaping in divine energies, as it is easy to tell your layer of evolution by how much light work you placed in already. You notice those who are still living in duality ask us, so when are you guys coming? I miss my galactic family. I don't know how much I can take being on this world. These individuals who are projecting those thought forms still need much more light work, and detachment from the lower ego self to get out of that lower ego vibration of separation. When an individual is in separation mode, then they look to miss another, they look to feel alone, they look to feel a sense of division from who they are, and who all are on this world. Now you are able to notice how this works more on your upwards ramp of mobility, as until you experience ascending more, and the peaceful feeling consistently that this brings, then it is non-existent. Similarly, those who have not been swimming before, who have not been in a large body of water before are not aware of how this experiences, and often only use the mind to try and make up a possible reality of such an occurrence. You notice this is not about mind experiences, but real experiences that you are embracing in your dimensional shifting. This happens through your inner determination to notice that you are the ones that are bringing in a higher vibrational gateway into seeing more clear how you are vibrating more with an awakened essence of peacefulness. This form, continuing on with these transmissions, is continuing these messages from the previous lifetime, in then noticing that in order to connect with your higher divine self, connects you with your past lives. In opening up this existence, it goes beyond the mind understanding of how this works, as it is extremely complex in that way of being, where your hard work keeps you at the forefront of ascension. A lack of hard work is going to show in how you create daily, in how you are either placing in your all into your light work, or simply not, in which this is all about responsibility. The lower ego self is going to try and convince you that you are able to spend a very little time daily on your light work, and still be at the forefront of ascension, which you see beyond these lies. It takes a lot of inner work to rise beyond the focus of divide and conquer, which you notice the lower ego self is going to keep and try and feel this is all about you being in a mode of more challenges, instead of unity. When a being focuses more on mind challenges, rather than their true self, then the result is that an individual focuses more on settling for their lower vibration. To not settle on a lower vibration, then you are guided into see that you are willing to keep expanding more of your eternal self to magnify into a state where you are home again in galactic space. To access this inner transformation takes you on a journey in completely upgrading your energy systems, where there is a balance that keeps your light work in high volumes. Those who often have little to no light work are more focused on material gain, more focused on drug and alcohol abuse, instead of being mature beyond that state of being. This is where each of you are here to notice that you are combining more of your light efforts to see that you are uplifting yourself into a path where you are accepting of the divinity inside of you. It is not easy to create these transmissions, just as it is not easy to run 26 miles in a row, in which you notice this is about consistency, about simply continuing. The more you are open to the inner transformed state of guiding this process and your accessing of more source, then you are included in a graduation ceremony beyond duality. Those who are not included in that graduation ceremony in this lifetime are those who are focused more on separated thinking, more in living in suffering, more on living in separation from source. In the upgrade and your paths of evolving more into a galactic, uniting with your true self, then you are more connected with who we are of the Galactic Federation of Light, of your angelic guardians, into more cosmic, uniting. This is about a reunion that is going on now, not waiting to have massive starships in your skies, but to see that you are the ones here as the 144,000 ascended masters, including humans, focusing more on ascension. These messages would not reach your awareness if it was not important for you to listen to then develop a stronger field of vibrancy in your life, in your healing efforts. The lower ego self is going to try and convince you that all of these transmissions are boring, and have no purpose in your lives, as you see beyond the deception, into more glory. It takes a super dedicated pathway to reach at the forefront of ascension, and if you feel it is easy, the more years you place in for your light work, the more you notice just how difficult this role is. In providing more healing work, your talents and abilities are only able to strengthen more by your inner connection, by your determination to see that you are a source frequency. With this comes a restored nature in being here to rise more into a Christed frequency of more gracefulness. We stand in Christed realms. We are the angelic realms. We are the Galactic Federation of Light.